Hi, Gary Jacklin, broker owner of Remax Action here again. And I'd like to talk today about putting your business plan together. Do you actually have a written business plan? And then most importantly, do you stick with it? So the simplest, easiest way is really figure out, what do you need to live? What is that dollar amount that you need to live? Feed yourself, put gas in your car, pay for your car, uh, pay for your housing, whatever that might be. You've got to come up with that figure. And then I would suggest that you're going to have to at least double it. Because again, a goal, when you set a goal in a business plan, you've got to have that number that's within reach, and there is a way to reach it, but also it has to be realistic. So what you need to live on and your actual goal are two separate things. Once you've determined that, it's pretty simple to figure out how many transactions you've got to do. You take that dollar figure, your goal, divide that, and again, by the average sale price. If your average sale price, you got to find out what the commission is going to be on that. So I'm going to use $250,000 average sale price. So the average commission is going to probably be around $5,000. So take your goal, divide it by 5,000, and that's going to give you the number of transactions that you need to do. It's a lot easier to focus on transactions knowing that the money is going to come than to focus just on that dollar figure. That's the first tip I'd give you. The second and probably most important is you've got a time block. Now, what do I mean by that? Put it this way, if you own your own business now, but if you own a different business outside of the real estate industry, let's say you owned a bakery right down the street, you'd know what hours you're open and what hours you aren't. I mean, that's just the fact of life. You'd have a sign on the door, oh, we're open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. In your own business, do you have any idea when you're open and when you're closed? That's the way I like to share what time blocking means. Figure out in the priorities of your life, your spiritual life, your social life, and then your business life, which is going to fund those other two, how many hours per week you're actually going to work. So block out all of your spiritual life. If you go to church or whatever, block that out. Next, you got family, you have social time, whatever that might be. You go out every Saturday night, every Thursday evening, block that out for as long as you know, and you'll be left with at least 40 hours. Now, everybody on the face of the earth works 40 hours, right? Of course they do. So block out mainly evenings and weekends, because that's when you can actually go on appointments, listing and selling with buyers and sellers. And also, that's the time when most people are going to be home for you to fill that time block with prospecting. Again, now that you've time blocked, here you go. Ask yourself, am I with a seller? No, I'm not with a seller. Am I with a buyer who's going to buy today with me? No, I'm not with a buyer who's going to buy today with me, which means you probably aren't negotiating for that 2-hour time block. So why don't you prospect? That's what you're going to have to do, prospect. Be proactive, go out, talk to people, grow relationships, get voice to voice so you can be face to face. If you did just those things and actually stuck to your time block, mainly evenings and weekends, you'd be hitting your goal every year. Now, if you want to go deeper into what that really means and how it really looks, I encourage you, give me a call. There's no obligation. At this point in my career, if I can share with you to help you get to that level that you want to get to, that's what I want to do. That's my true intention. So give me a call. In the meantime, I wish you continued success, and you have a great day. Bye.